guys, it's Jessica here from A Cherry on Top, and today's video is for our October YouTube hop. This hop's theme is all things fall, and I am making a bit of a Halloween layout. I have been really interested in quilling, and I've seen some cool projects lately, so I thought I would give it a try. And I am starting out by quilling this pumpkin. I thought it would be easier if I printed out my design and then used all of the paper and quilling to sort of trace around my printed image, and I do think this is an easier way to approach quilling. I started by rolling a lot of the papers. I started doing this with a tool that is in the Sizzix paper sculpting kit. It has a little slit that holds the papers, but towards the end of the video I found I liked using the reversed tweezers better, so I would recommend trying both ways and seeing what you like. I rolled up a cluster and started gluing them together. I am pinching them a little bit to give them the correct shape and then gluing them together. And really, they are staying in place pretty well. So this isn't too hard of a thing. It's easier than I thought. Here's also where the reverse tweezers came in place, where I could just glue and pinch the papers to have them hold next to each other so the glue stays while it's drying. I also found that having a smaller pair of scissors is easier for getting in the little areas and clipping off the paper at the right size. I then decided I did want to go through and make the cat. I was a little intimidated because the pumpkin was pretty easy. It was mostly circles, but I really thought if I had this cat, that would just make it even cooler. I thought that the easiest way to make this cat would be if I fussy cut out my printed design and then pretty much traced it with one of the quilling pages. And you can see it worked pretty well. This actually stayed up, and then all I had to do was circle some more of the papers and fill it in, kind of like a coloring page. There are a lot of different quilling techniques, but pretty much the one that I used for both of these objects that I made today, all I did was started with the circle and then pinched it so it's like a lopsided circle. Even to fit in the tail where it got really thin, those are all still just circles that I then spread out and shaped. I am using these pieces on a layout, but I also think that they would be really, really cute on a card or even an artwork where you could appreciate the quilling a bit more. But I'm using it as an embellishment on my page. I grabbed a piece of paper from the Fancy Pants collection, Amber Autumn. It's really nice for fall. I love the muted colors. But because I am doing more of a Halloween layout, I thought it needed a punch of black, so I am streaking on some acrylic black paint on my background with a thick bristled brush so you can see the brush strokes. And then I also painted on this stamp so I could have some acrylic paint black stamp on here as well. And then of course I had to splatter it a bit. I love the look of splatter. I think it gives it a extra mixed media touch. And then I also grabbed this other piece from the same collection, and I thought it would add a bit more contrast if I would frame my paper with it. I also love the look of a distressed edge, so I'm using a Sizzix tool to distress all of my edges before I put them on. I also like to curl the edges with my fingers a little bit, just so you can see some more of the background paper as well. Now I'm adding on some rub-ons, and rub-ons are a great way to add a mixed media look without having to pull out a bunch of different colors of paints. So I had some leftover from All in Create, some of their rub-ons, and then I'm also using some rub-ons from 49 and Market. I am using the teal because I wanted to pull in some more of the teal that's in the background paper. Because this video is for our YouTube hop, if you leave a comment on this video as well as checking out our design team members' videos and leave comments on their videos as well, you will be entered to win a $25 A Cherry on Top gift certificate, and we will choose the winner for that next week, and you can see who won in our description. These hops are always filled with so much inspiration. I love seeing what the design team members come up with. I am now putting on some cut files. These are the spiderweb cut files that Rachel designed, and you can find them at acherryontop.com. We have a ton of cut files that I've really been loving using. I added a few finishing touches with the Bootiful title and another skull sticker, and just like that, this page is done. I hope it's inspired you, and thanks for watching.